All right, we're back with another episode of the Small Town Girls Anonymous podcast. How are we doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching any of these clips, which you wouldn't have this disclaimer in a clip because it's a clip without, the full disclaimer in it. This is a little bit of a more moody lighting than we're used to. Please bear with us.
Maybe for a moody conversation. Maybe it's a moody episode.
We are sipping our cocktails. Cheers. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel apologetic, but I can hopefully tweak some exposure in the editing to make it not as dark and moody as it probably seems to me.
You know what? It's called working with what you have.
Yeah. Unfortunately, during the holiday season, Christy and I are booked and busy.
You make us sound like we're so popular.
We literally
we're
are.
Like, no, we have events we're booked for, like publicity things.
Yes.
Like the way that you made it sound is if we were like going to things. And
we are.
Like,
the doctor.
Well, some of us have other things going on. Others have other things going on. It's more just like,
Wait, I would like to start out this podcast by asking you a juicy question.
Do I get to? Okay.
It's what I've been curious about. There's no wrong answer. And I probably should ask you off air, but I don't want to. It's not as juicy as you're thinking it's going to be.
Oh, okay. I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm still scared.
If the podcast were to take off and we're both making 6 figures doing the podcast, would you still pursue nursing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's because it's what I'm supposed to do. Like in some capacity, like in some way, shape, or form. I don't have to do it every day. Like for sure I would love to be not working for the grind of grinding, like to keep up with bills and everything. But like, yeah, if I still had it as kind of like, if that was even more of the side hustle and like, if this was the main thing, then yeah, of course I would still do it. There's just been no other decision in my life, excuse me, that has like felt as right as this one. And like, it just makes the most sense to me. So yes, I would still be invested in this. And like, I would love that if it was like lucrative and a full-time thing and like not, busting myself every day, working on the floor, like having to do all of that and work with hospital politics and things like that. But I still think that I would still want to do it in some, like even if it was like 1 day a week, like just on the side, because it's what I'm supposed to do.
Wow.
Like I said, I hope that everybody at some point in their life has a place where like they feel like this is it, that they've made the best decision and that they feel like they're truly where they are meant to be.
I actually
think
feel
there's
that
nothing
way.
better. I think there's no better feeling.
I think I've also finally gotten to that point.
Yeah.
With what I want to do, at least like career-wise. And it truly is the best feeling in the world. Dear Lord.
Not us being like a couple of dogs every time someone drives by and we just stop what we're doing. And
are
we're
driving
like,
by real loud. Like, please.
This little road is very slippery.
Yeah.
I will say that. It is a pure ice rink.
It
out
is.
Here.
Yep, it
You
sure
could
is.
throw
Let me
some skates
strap
on.
on my skates and go out there and do some triple axels. No, I so agree with you there, and I'm very happy for you that that's the place that you're in.
I'm happy for you that it's the place that you're in.
It's just us after 2 sips of alcohol.
I mean.
Okay, I was just wondering that.
Because
I was like, am I going to be competing with this nursing thing forever? Or is like, if she was making enough money, would it?
No. Like I said, the true real plan with it is, getting through school, meeting a very hot resident, we get married.
Or you meet a hot fireman on our fire station tour.
Okay.
Or hot resident, because they make more money and their job is less life endangering.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, for real. And also just, I've always seen myself as the kind of person who would say, yeah, I'm married to a doctor.
Oh.
I've always seen that for myself.
Really?
Apparently quite a few other people have as well.
Really?
Yeah. And then I work 2 days a month and drive a big white Suburban tank.
Yeah, I see that for you, for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, I really just work because I want to for little, you know, it's really just to help people on the side, you know, because that's what makes me so nice.
Right, you're just such
But,
an angel in
yeah.
woman's clothing.
You know, yeah, an angel in scrubs. But then I just, you know, get to do kind of what I want. And we take trips and stuff. I'm also, I would love to say, I think I could really fit with the doctor lifestyle of like being married to one because I'm pretty self-sufficient as I am. I don't need a whole ton of attention. You can go, you can be gone for 12 hours. I'll be all right. I'll be vibing. I'll have a good time. And then, you know what? I'll greet you when you come home and it'll be great and we'll have a great time. But in the meantime, like I'm okay by myself. I actually need my alone time. And that is, I don't know if other introverts are this way, but the thought of like having no true like space to myself when you're married kind of scares me a little bit. Like I just made my bed the other day.
I think that's a valid fear.
Thank you. I got new sheets the other day and I was super excited. I put them on and I just picked them out. You know, they're what I wanted. I went, I felt them, I put them on my bed. They look so nice. But it's my bed. And you know, I pick the way that it's supposed to be. And I like everything that's on my bed.
I fear you are in for a rude awakening.
I know I am, if that ever does happen. But like, yeah, I don't know if it's called selfishness. I don't know if we would define it as that, but just more like,
You're just set in your ways.
I am set in my ways. It's been a very long time that I've had, you know,
your whole life.
My whole life, you know, with things
my entire existence.
Just the whole time that I've been alive, you know. But like, it's just very weird to me to think like, okay, you wake up and there's some guy next to you. That's a little weird.
I actually did feel that way sometimes.
Yikes.
Anyways, yeah. So that's valid.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, of course, I'm not going to complain because, you know, when you do want something like that so much, I always think like, well, if I had this thing, I would never, ever complain ever again. And that's not true. That is so not true.
I feel like you're not a complainer.
Thank you.
You're really not.
I really try not to be.
No, you're really not.
I complain in my head, but those are inside thoughts for me. And then when I hear them, I'm like, okay, this is kind of just obnoxious. So that's why I try not to. I pretty much just try to tell myself, and everyone can learn from this.
And everyone learned from me.
Like, this is just the way things are. You know? Especially if there's nothing you can do about it, if there's nothing you can do to change it, like, that's just the way things are. Complaining's not going to change it.
Something about me is like, in my mind, I'm like, everything's changeable.
No, it isn't.
In my mind, I'm like, I can change anything if I try hard enough.
See, I used to have this mindset of, this was a few years ago, and this was very bad thinking. I'm not suggesting this to anyone. But I had this mindset of, well, if it's up to me, there's no reason things can't be perfect.
That's not the mindset that I have.
I have no excuse for things to not be perfect. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, there is no such thing as perfection, so that's just doesn't add up.
Well, maybe that's because we're not doing enough. But that's what I mean.
That's where the toxicity comes in.
That's where it comes in. That I'm like, I understand if it's something that's up to other people, and if it's not perfect, that's whatever. I don't care. That's fine. But if it's up to me and it's not perfect, what's my excuse?
I remember you talking to me about this.
And it's very weird and it's very bad and I don't like it and I shouldn't, like, I've talked myself out of it for sure. I've been like, you know what, that's not for me. That's God's work. That's his problem. It's not my problem if things are perfect. You know? I have to treat it a little bit more like things are just out of your hands sometimes, you know?
But sometimes they're not and you can change things. See, I don't believe in things being perfect, but I believe in changing a situation.
Oh, for sure. Saying things that need to be said that no one else is going to say. I love that. I love being the person to say the thing in the room that no one else has the guts to say, but I'll say it. It's a lot of fun.
Sometimes I just think that's unnecessary.
Sometimes it is necessary, though. If it's something necessary to be said or
Do you have an
done,
example?
not off the top of my mind. But sometimes there are just things that need to be done or said. Or, like, I think I found myself more as I get older, like, if someone needs to step up to be a leader, then I'll do that. Whereas, I don't know, me 10 years ago wouldn't have caught me dead, like, being a leader at all. Never.
Which is funny because I always felt like you led me.
I always felt like you led me.
No.
And now who was leading? If we were both...
Who's leading this pack?
If we were both riding in the back
of train?
the...
Who's driving this train?
Who was driving that crazy car?
You were definitely the leader when we were kids. I fully considered you the leader. 100%. I feel like I followed your lead in a lot of ways.
No, I considered you the leader.
The blind leading the blind.
Truly,
just
we're
a
both
bunch
like,
of idiot
and
teenagers.
I trust that you're leading me. Wow.
Yeah.
That explains a lot now.
About what?
We both thought we were leading the other.
And maybe that's why we were so dumb.
When in reality, no one was actually leading.
Man, that was rough.
Dang.
Now, I feel like there's no leader.
I don't think so.
Matter of fact, I feel like we are on separate trains.
You lead this.
Well, yeah.
This is your terrain.
This is my train.
This is your kingdom.
This is that you've graciously decided to...
It's your beast.
Oh.
In a way. That you, like, you know, you take care of this. You know what I mean?
Why? What?
This is making sense.
The beast verbiage. It's not
I don't know. It
sense
just
to
came
me.
in my mind.
Okay.
You know.
This is my circus and my
Roll
monkeys.
with it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I've hired you on as a
Oh,
monkey.
so monkey's okay, but not beast? Yes.
Because it's my circus and I say that it's monkeys are okay.
You are the Hugh Jackman, and I'm the Zac Efron.
You're the Zac Efron, and I'm
And you're like, you could have
Jackman.
all of this, and I'm like, no thanks, I'm cool.
And then you're like, but what's in it for me?
But also, you know, yeah.
Wow. I love
You
it.
like
Like
that,
every
don't you?
episode we come up with a different scenario of two characters that we represent. King Julian and Maurice, Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron, Pooh Bear and Piglet.
We had another one. Vin Diesel and
Paul Walker.
I almost said Paul Rudd, and I'm like, that is not,
not
the
it.
correct Paul.
You give Paul Rudd vibes.
Thank you. He's beloved by society. I would only hope.
I feel like he would be your male counterpart.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. You know what? I can see that.
You're like, really? Wow. Matter of fact, yes.
You know what? Actually, that checks out.
Yeah, you're very Paul Rudd.
Thank you. Like I said, he is very well liked.
He's very beloved.
He is loved by everybody.
He's never been canceled.
He is never, and he never, I don't think he ever will be.
Speaking of pop culture, have you ever watched the movie Love Actually?
Yes, I have, and I have feelings and opinions about it.
Okay, because I've started it 3 times. Like, I've literally been like,
Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to start this, and I usually get about 20 minutes in, and then I lose all interest and I stop watching it, and that's happened. And Celeste was telling me that it's Taylor Swift's favorite movie, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, but maybe she answered that the same way that she answered her audiobooks question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Love Actually is, you know, maybe she went off the rails or something.
Yeah.
But it is,
So you have watched it all the way through?
I have.
And what are your thoughts?
I forced myself. It's trash. Oh, it's hot garbage.
Why? Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Here's the deal. Okay. Here's what they were cooking with in the early 2000s with these rom-coms specifically.
Yeah.
Where they got this like soup pot full of actors, okay? They got their big names, like you've got Alan Rickman, you've got Keira Knightley. I mean, there's like, I think Emma Thompson is in that one as well.
Yeah.
I want to say there's a ton of big stars in
Yeah.
it. Similar to Valentine's Day.
Correct.
Which
and
has-
Mother's Day.
And, oh, there's a Mother's Day one? I'm sure that's trash too.
Valentine's Day is not trash.
Here's the deal, though, with Love Actually. It bothers me that it's seen as a Christmas cult classic. What is there to like about this movie? People who like this movie, I want you to come forward and tell me what
Tell
you
me
actually
why I
like.
can't get through the first 20 minutes of it without being bored to tears.
Because Alan Rickman is cheating on his wife.
Oh.
Yeah, have you not noticed that
I
in the
did
movie?
not clock that.
Yeah, he literally buys a Christmas gift for his mistress.
Who's his mistress? The girl he works with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you picked up on that.
I did. So I did pick up. Yeah, I clocked it.
Mm-hmm. There was something else. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Sonnet.
Sonnet.
Oh, cut off.
It's been. I can handle it. It's just been such a long time that I cannot even remember. But it was all bad. It was all stupid. There's like another couple where their marriage is falling apart. There's Keira Knightley's character, who I think is actually pretty minor, and has like the doorbell killer. She's married, I think, as well.
She's married to a man, but isn't another man in love with the man she married?
Maybe.
That's what
Sounds familiar.
That's the
It's a terrible movie, though. Everyone in it is a bad person. I think Hugh Grant is the most okay person in it.
Doesn't he end up with his like personal assistant or something?
You're thinking of Alan Rickman, aren't you?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, it's been too long.
Oh.
No, it's a trash movie. It's vaguely set around Christmas, from what I can recall. But, like, it's just not good. It's straight up not good. Especially when there's so many really good Christmas movies out there. Like, why are we watching this? The Santa Claus?
The Holiday?
Come on. I just saw The Holiday for the first time 2 years ago. And that was pretty good. Yeah.
I need to rewatch The Holiday because
it's very cozy.
I really am the Cameron Diaz.
You are. You actually are the Cameron Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, have you ever seen the movie New in Town? Oh, I need to watch that tonight.
Wait.
It has Renee... What's her last name?
Zellweger?
Yes.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, you've got to watch it.
It sounds familiar.
My parents used to, I remember this was a staple movie for my parents. You know, growing up when your parents had like a rotation of movies they loved?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is...
I've never seen it, but I definitely saw the box at the library.
Okay, you have
all
got to watch it.
All the
Harry
time.
Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr.
Do you like him?
Oh, who doesn't like Harry Connick Jr.?
I definitely need to rewatch this. Because the premise is it's this girl from Miami. She's a just Miami city girl, and she was sent by her company to be on site for this warehouse based
Hallmark
in
movie.
Minnesota. And so Miami girl goes to Minnesota in the den of winter. It is very Hallmark vibes. It's definitely deeper than your typical Hallmark movie.
Oh. Who's got it now?
No,
huh?
I actually have a really hard time saying Hallmark.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Hallmark.
I was trying to say it earlier, and something about the word, like it gets my tongue all twisted. Hallmark. I don't know.
You just said it great there.
Hallmark movie. It's just a tongue twister.
I think you're making it harder on yourself than it needs to be.
Anyways, it's a very, very cute, funny movie. You should watch it. I highly recommend. I want to watch that tonight, actually.
Is it Christmassy?
I mean, yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Christmas, please hold.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm just now realizing your pants are tucked into your socks.
Yeah, because it's cold out. These are wool socks, and they have mountains on the top. What was I supposed to do? Now you pointing this out like you're embarrassed. You're like, we got to cover this up.
Okay, speaking of Christmas, this episode is coming out on Christmas Eve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. Let me fact check that. Please.
How many weeks do we have until Christmas?
It is coming out on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't lead with that.
That is crazy.
Merry Christmas Eve, everyone.
Merry Christmas
Oh my gosh,
Eve.
as this comes out, I'm hoping that I'll be just like drinking cocoa and just, I don't know.
Drinking cocoa. You know what? Set
Full
achievable goals.
Yeah.
That's what we're about in 2026. Set achievable goals. If drink cocoa is the only thing on your Christmas bucket list, that's great. It's super achievable. That's actually perfect.
Mm-hmm. You're so right.
You know?
You're so inspiring. Cheers.
Thank you.
I cannot wait for our New Year's episode. It's one of my favorites.
Let me just say, I don't think I can listen back to last year's New Year's episode.
No, we have
because-
to.
No, I'm too cringed out. I'm embarrassed.
You're embarrassed?
I'm embarrassed. You know what? We have things to be embarrassed about.
Wait, I
makes me
feel
feel a little
like
bit
my
better.
chair is way in back of yours. I'm realizing now I meant to move this, and I never did.
Feeling like we should drink with every episode now. This really brings something to the table.
Not gonna lie, the past couple times we've recorded, I've had a drink before. Yes,
What the
at
hell?
noon.
No, it's more like I wasn't included.
You were not included.
I'd show up from school and she's like pre-gamed.
I've literally the past like
Dang.
2 times I had fully pre-gamed. Doesn't it add something though?
It had something.
So that maybe that's why
That
when we
and about
raw
10
dogged the
cheese
last
crackers.
episode, I was like, why am I so not feeling this? Yikes.
What if I told you I have done the majority of our episodes completely sober? There were those ones in California that we did after we came back from the wine bar.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
That's what
Do
you
you
remember.
recall?
I think that was last January.
Yeah, wow. Anyways, they were cringy and embarrassing, but I feel like we need to just see how far we've come. Last year's episodes. Also, I do agree drinking every episode could be a good thing.
I think we'll need a lot of drinking for that episode.
And 'tis the season, because I'll probably be doing dry January.
Boo.
Speaking of Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. I thought it would be fun to talk about some of our favorite Christmas memes /
Memes? Memories?
God forbid I abbreviate a word. Yes, memes. I live with a bunch of Gen Zs. I'm gonna abbreviate some words. Yesterday, Mary and I were going shopping, and she's like, "Oh, that's so unfortunate."
Here's the deal, though. That's a millennial thing, too, of trying to shorten words a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Remember back in the day when we would say things like "obv"?
Yeah.
That's cringy. Totes adorbs. Legit is the cringiest thing anyone could say to me.
I can think of more cringy, but yeah.
You know what I
there's quite a
hated
few.
even more than legit? Legitly.
Legitly?
Rather than
Who's saying
legitimate.
that?
Rather than legitimately.
Who's
legitly.
saying that?
All my friends at school.
I never heard a person say that.
Legitly.
You know why? Because if I ever heard them say it, I probably never spoke to them again.
You would probably never spoke to them again.
Yeah. Because that is just, wow. Legitly.
So anyways, yes, we are going to call to mind some of our favorite Christmas memes and traditions. And I also am going to read off some small town Christmas traditions that I found on Reddit that I thought were cute.
Okay.
That we could react to.
Okay.
Okay, first, let's recap our upbringing in small town during Christmas. 2 things I want to talk to you about. 1, do they still even have a Christmas parade in town?
Yeah.
When
it
is
was last
it?
weekend. You missed it. It was last Saturday.
Were you there?
No. I was at Carrier Christmas. I'm sorry. Yeah. It was also super cold last weekend.
It was very cold last weekend. Is it as big as it used to be back in the day?
Oh, I don't know. I never went to it back in the day.
I just remember back in the day it was everything.
I had never been to it before. But it did give me a nice small town vibe when I went last year. Like, we took my nephew, and he was still pretty small, but, like, we bundled him up in this big coat, and we have pictures of, like, me holding him inside the little coffee shop. And it's, like, the small town vibe of, like, I went in the coffee shop to get a cocoa, but they know me there, and they gave it to me for free just because, like, you know, and then you see the fire trucks go by with all the lights on them, and then people
hot
that you know are
firefighters, and then
waving.
you
No,
make
there
out
were
with
no hot
them.
firefighters there. They are all volunteers, and they are all like our parents.
Yeah.
So that is a big no. But yeah, it's just like you know, you see people that you know and wave. It wasn't super long. It wasn't super big. Again, very very cold. But still kind of fun. I know people who like do other local small town Christmas parades though, and apparently there's a bunch of them around. So that's a fun little thing to add to your Christmas list if you don't have, that the little bucket list. When right now it's only drink cocoa, you can add a couple more things.
You can add a small town Christmas parade. The other thing that I loved that our town did was on Christmas Eve when they would light all the little lanterns.
Oh yeah,
all
they
along
still do
the
that.
sidewalks.
Mm-hmm.
Such a vibe.
They do it all the way down roads too.
Who's in charge of doing that?
The city? I don't know. I have no idea actually. But
It was like little candles within either a paper bag or a milk jug or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, loved it.
They do it like halfway to my house, like to my family's
Really?
house. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My dad had this thing. It was great if we were driving like at nighttime, like to midnight mass or something. And if you had a clear shot of road where it's just like completely straight, the ones that I'm talking about, right? And they'd be lit all the way, so it'd be kind of like an airplane runway. And he would turn the headlights off, and we'd drive like that for like 10 to 30 seconds. It was so fun, and I still do that if I'm like driving there like really late at night and the lanterns are all lit. I will turn my headlights off for a few seconds, and it's really cool. It's like one of the best things ever.
Aww.
Yeah. So yeah, because it's more than just the sidewalks. It's so cool to see it like out on the road.
Well, those were my two first and foremost
All two of them.
Christmas memes. Do you have any? I mean, there's obviously Christmas Mass on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Something about going to church at night and seeing all the people who you usually saw first thing in the morning at night felt so like wrong,
It's strange.
but also so right at the same time.
It's weird. Yeah.
Nothing hit like seeing a cute boy at the night service. And you're like, oh,
Like, we're here
nice
at
to see
night.
you out in the wild.
They're like, we go here.
They're like, this is our church, and my parents made me come.
Yeah. My family in the past few years has become a like 5 p.m. Christmas Eve Mass family.
Oh my. Well, that's what my family always did.
Yeah. Well, we were not that way. We were always 10 a.m. or midnight. We would do
10 a.m. on
both,
Christmas
actually.
morning is crazy.
No, it's actually insane. But that's what we did most of the time growing up.
Why did you do that, and when were you supposed to open gifts?
Okay, so that's why you got up at the very crack of dawn to open presents, because you had to get to church, and everyone knew it was a mad dash for everyone to get into their Christmas clothes. And so we would spend, this is like, I'm talking I don't know what you want to call it. What was that time period where like Ford crashed out and the economy crashed out?
Oh, 2006 or 2008.
2008. This is pre-2008, okay? Where we were still like a smaller family, and like we would spend Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house and then go home like really late and then wake up really early Christmas Day, and then we would open presents in the morning, go to church, and then have my grandma over, and then we would hang out the rest of the day. But yeah, now we do. I've had a point in my life where I've done all three. Highly don't recommend that. It's awful. This is actually the first year in almost 20 years that I'm not singing.
Wow, how do you feel about that?
Not good. I have a little bit of a part with the kids' Christmas thing that I'm like leading them in a little piece.
So you're still going to be there on Christmas morning this year?
No, I'm going to be there Christmas Eve.
Me too!
Oh, really?
Wait.
You won't hear me sing. Actually, that's a lie. I get to sing before it actually starts.
Yeah, I'm going to go with my family to the Christmas Eve Mass.
Wow. Well, you got to come early to see the kids play. It's going to be really fun. That has been really nice, though, that we've incorporated. It's like a new old thing that apparently they used to do a very long time ago. And I helped direct with the kids' Christmas play. So you get to see all the little kids running down the aisle.
cute.
Bub and he's going to be a sheep. Like, they let the kids who are sheep run
he
down
was
the
demoted
aisle.
from Jesus Christ to
Well,
sheep?
he's not an infant anymore, and he's not exactly tender nor mild. He is definitely not mild. I'll tell you that.
Who's gonna be baby Jesus?
Maybe Megan's baby.
Who's gonna be Mary?
That is actually Claire, who's definitely listening. Claire's youngest sister is gonna be Mary. Gigi. You know Gigi.
What's Gigi short for?
It's long for Gigi. Gianna?
Is it Gabriella?
Oh, maybe. That sounds correct.
Gabrielle?
That sounds right. I think it's Gabriella.
That makes me want to watch High School Musical.
Maybe. But,
Cute.
yeah, so, no, last year he was a duck. And so now this year he gets to be a sheep, but he gets to crawl down the aisle. And it's going to be really cute.
I'm
and all the
so
kids have
excited.
so much fun. And they sing and it takes a really long time, but it's super, super cute.
They sing and it takes a long time.
No, the whole thing takes a long time. Because I have to get there at like 2 p.m., which means
my.
Yeah, no, it's literally my entire Christmas Eve, pretty much.
Wait, that's kind of cute, though.
But I love Christmas Eve. Fun fact about me, I actually like Christmas Eve more than Christmas Day.
Oh, I do too. I always have.
Love Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. Christmas Eve is the new Christmas Day.
Well, Christmas Eve is full of the anticipation.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we are all about anticipation.
And growing up, Christmas Day was just full of being trucked around to families' houses.
See, and I didn't get that.
But that's
I'm sorry you did.
Yeah, and I think it's way more fun to just hang out with your family at home on Christmas Day.
Oh, it is.
But Christmas Eve does have that element of anticipation that makes it so much more, like, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What other Christmas memes?
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling that drink right now. I think it just hit me.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the stairs and I was like, I think it just hit.
Okay.
But, yeah, my family does Christmas pajamas.
Are you going shopping for those tomorrow?
Actually, yes. Need to text Dad about that one.
Where are you going shopping for them?
Oh, we always go to Old Navy. Always.
And they're not all sold out?
Sometimes they are. And sometimes it's really hard to find stuff. So, yeah. I, being the early planner that I am, actually am done with all of my Christmas shopping except for one person. It's you.
You still have not gotten my gift?
No, because I have too many ideas. I literally do have too many thoughts that I'm like, but she'd love this, but she'd love this, but she'd love this, and I have to just decide on one.
Well.
And I put all Christmas shopping aside with finals, but now that that's over, now it's time to get down to business. Now is the time to lock in. See, I've been saying lock in so much lately that it's almost getting a negative connotation with me. Or I'll be like, I need to lock in. And I did, believe me, I locked in the last, few days. But I do need to lock in on Christmas now.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I definitely do.
I was out and about doing some Christmas shopping earlier today. I think all that I have left to get are the supplemental little items, like a few stocking items for the girls. Mm-hmm. But I know exactly where to get them. Maybe like a...
Where are you going for those?
I feel
Care to share?
I can't disclose it.
Oh.
Because then they might clock what I'm getting for them.
Okay, so you're standing on business.
I'm standing on business. I cannot share where I'm getting their stocking items.
Wow.
Lest they listen. Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be Christmas Eve.
That's true.
And they don't listen to the podcast, actually, I think.
Well, then what's the harm?
Well, okay.
Let's just say everything that we're getting people that...
Yeah, so for Celeste... Oh, Celeste is actually her gift is an issue because...
Oh, dear.
I got it, and then she bought the same thing for herself.
Ah! That's the worst.
Well, I got it, and then she bought a different type of the same thing that was a lot cheaper that she was like, oh, this will last me like a year. And I'm like, okay, so mine's definitely a nicer version of that, but it's not the style of the thing you got for yourself. So do I just return it and get you something completely different, or do I still give it to you in hopes that you still like it and use it?
I'm so perplexed of what this could be.
I'll tell you after.
Okay. please do.
So Celeste's gift is a little on the rocks. Otherwise, Celeste, I just, she's so fun to buy for. She just is like a little like old woman at heart. I just need to go to like some tiny little market that sells local goods and handcrafted items, and she'll take any of it.
That's amazing.
Mary is the complete opposite, and her gifts are going to come from Target and Sephora.
Also amazing. Mm-hmm. We love a queen who's easy to shop for.
I mean, they're both easy to shop for in their own ways of what they like, which are two completely different things.
That is fun.
Yeah. But that's all I have left to get. And that's like fun stuff.
Yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily have to be rushed. And that's something that I can kind of savor. Yeah. As I hand over my credit card time and time again. I told myself in 2026, for the first month or two, I'm banning myself from using my credit card.
Wow.
If it's not my bank account, I won't buy it. And I am going to be working overtime, making money.
Okay.
So we will not be stressing about money in the new year.
I mean, that would be nice to not be doing that. That is a great resolution. Where the money comes from, I don't know exactly, that we're not stressing about, but, you know.
Okay, do you have anything else you'd like to share about your Christmas memories or traditions?
Okay, here's one that I have to bring up with you that I think we've talked a little bit about before.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Polar Express. Because
I don't like your tone.
No. I'm just curious of what side of history you're on.
Okay.
Because a lot of people who I love dearly have a lot of strong feelings about it, both ways.
Okay.
What is your... Now, the movie came out, to give you context, it came out in 2004, which, AKA, was one of the best years of my life, actually.
2004 was a great
Let me tell you,
year.
Nothing missed in 2004.
Nothing missed.
Everything ate. Everything hit.
ate, yeah.
Like, no notes.
Yeah, no notes.
No notes for 2004, all right?
I will be giving you alcohol before every episode.
Thank you. I was 7 years old. 7's my lucky number, too, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So 2004 was everything. But 2004 is also, and I should fact check this so I'm not telling people lies, but I'm, like, mostly certain that it came out in 2004. I was not raised as a Polar Express family. So therefore, and yes, there's families about this. Mm-hmm. The first thing that comes up for me is polar versus non-polar electronegativity in bonds.
Immediately no. Immediately no.
I can't get away from it. Yes, 2004, I was right, thank goodness. All right, so I know a lot of people feel ways about, like, the storyline and about the animation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where do you fall on this?
Thank you so much.
Speak further.
Thank you so much for asking. Mm-hmm. The Polar Express is the first movie. It was either the first or, at the very least, the first movie I remember ever seeing in theaters.
So you're on the positive side of history.
Yes.
Okay.
It is my favorite Christmas movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Followed closely by The Santa Claus, and thirdly by The Holiday.
Okay.
It was the first movie I ever remember seeing in theaters. And at the time, that type of animation was so new. Being so young, I actually could not tell if the people were real or not. I truly could not, because I'd never seen any type of like CGI like that. But like everything animated that I'd seen prior was a cartoon.
It was new. It was big.
Yeah. And so I was confused the whole time. I genuinely could not tell if they were real or not.
Okay.
No one had explained it to me. Mm-hmm. And I love it. I think the soundtrack slaps. I think the story is gold. Mm-hmm. It's so nostalgic to me. My sister and I both obsessed with it. Actually, I do come from a Polar Express family.
Okay, that gives me the simple answer.
Yes. And so I'm a huge fan. It's my favorite Christmas movie. No notes on it. I love. It makes me cry.
Okay, gotcha.
What are your thoughts?
See, I've always known just the song from it, just the Believe, the Josh Groban song, which is arguably the best Christmas song of all time. Actually, not even arguably. I'll fight anyone on it who says it's not. Like, so good. I grew up on the side of the families who just never saw it. We didn't watch it till about 3 years ago for the first time.
That's
And you know what?
crazy.
You know what these people did? These people, my family, first of all, they ignored more than half the movie. I
Disrespectful.
was the only person locked in. I was the only person engaged in actually watching the movie, okay?
Disrespectful.
And it's not like we were doing anything. It was the day after Christmas. We were all just like sitting there and we put it on. I said, hey, let's put on the Polar Express. My brother said, no, that's creepy. I said, shut up, you're creepy. So we put it on, okay? I'm the only person locked in watching
It's
it.
creepy, please.
No, literally, that's what they were saying.
Had they ever even seen it?
No, because we weren't a Polar Express family. And so now I'm trying to change this freaking narrative.
Yes.
Because now I have a nephew, right? I almost said now I have a child. I'm like, whoa, not correct.
Pump the brakes.
Not mine. Not my
factual.
Fact check me on my own facts. Like, I want now, and I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if anyone else has done this. I want to convert. I want to convert to being a Polar Express family, okay? I do. I really do. I want us to... I want to feel the magic, damn it.
Yeah, and there's magic to be felt.
I know, and that's what I'm all about. I'm all about it. And I know if I'd seen it as a kid, I would have 1,000% been obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved it. I would have eaten that up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Would have been great, but we didn't. Not by my own fault. Again, I was 7 years old. I had literally no say in anything in society.
Right.
But now that I'm trying to like get it started, so okay, you would actually love to hear about this. The Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, okay, not all that far from here, they have the Polar Express every year on their IMAX screens, like as a full experience. And I want to say they've had like trains that are like similar replicas to it that you can go on and like look at and stuff. It's like a whole thing. Like people go, they take their families, like it's a whole day. I've been told for the past several years that my sister was going to see me. Like, she was going to take me to see it because she married into a Polar Express family. Also, maybe I should just marry into a Polar Express family.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, leave your current family behind because they obviously don't care enough.
Behind. Notice, looking for family that likes Polar Express.
Looking to enter into a marriage with a Polar Express oriented family.
Hit me up.
Hit her up.
Let me know.
Polar Express families only.
Preferably you're a hot doctor. But like, I want my nephew to now be a Polar Express kid. And I think he's really at that point that he would really love it. Also, have I ever told you how much I like trains?
No, but Celeste, Mary, and I are huge on trains.
We've
begun the hashtag justice for trains because we think trains should be more prevalent in society.
No, they should. They should. They're actually they're actually one of the most like economical, efficient, like most responsible ways to travel. Safest too, might I add.
Well, and Mary started this whole vendetta
great.
after her accident last year with the semi, and she said, why are there so many semis on the road? We should just use trains. We built the railroads, and for what?
Well, we're still using them.
Hardly.
I've been on trains, and like they're great. It's like an airplane, but like less security and less problematic and more like upper class a little bit than sitting in coach on Spirit. My gosh. I want to talk about being on the lower deck of the Titanic.
Demoralizing.
Literally.
Last time I flew Spirit, they stuck me in the last row.
Really?
The last row. I said, how rude. I have been a loyal customer. The last row with all the crying babies who smell.
That's what you get for being a loyal Spirit customer.
They really don't give a rip.
Yep. But anyhow, I'm not sure it's possible to convert at this point to be a Polar Express family. I would like to. I'm meeting a lot of resistance with it when I talk about it.
I'm so sorry for you.
And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it.
You can
like what should I do?
Find solace in our family.
Okay.
And anytime you feel a hankering to watch it, you can just come on down.
Thank you.
You're one of us.
Appreciate
and you're safe here.
This is a safe space.
This is a safe space.
To watch the Polar Express.
That's actually diabolical.
No, it is. It is. Because, like, yeah, I know it's a little bit late. You know, all puns intended to get on that train.
Yeah, really
but,
late.
Like, on. It's freaking magical.
You just want to join the club of magic.
I do. I am big on that. And as like a very, like I said, always very pro Christmas, always very into Christmas, a very staunch believer in the man in red. Like, you know, I deserved that.
You were meant to have a spot on the
I
Polar Express
was.
side of the tracks,
And
if
actually,
you will.
I was looking at the railing here and I was like, oh, those are like the little bells.
Yeah.
Those are the Polar Express bells.
Yeah.
And I know that because I paid attention. Because I was doing my homework and I took notes and I saw that.
Yeah, you clocked it.
I did clock it, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody else is. So yeah, meeting a lot of resistance with that. It's really hard when you don't see eye to eye with your family at the holidays. These are the problems.
Not you using the term, I'm meeting a lot of resistance.
I am. It's literally resistance when I say, let's watch this, and they say no.
Yeah, so rude.
But it's not enough for them to just say no. Like, they have to
dog on it.
They have to dog on it, too. I'm like, why?
I'm so sorry that you have to go through that.
Yeah. But I did grow up very strongly in a Santa Claus family.
And that's second best.
And that is my top tier go-to Christmas movie, like, of all time now.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that I told you I've seen the Santa Claus coat?
Mm-hmm.
And I touched it.
Yeah.
Illegally.
And maybe we need to go do that again.
I think we do.
Yeah, I think we need to reset our fate.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Santa Claus 2 and or 3?
Okay, we turned on the Santa Claus 2 last night after
Okay.
Santa Claus 1, and I was like, holy shiz, this principal is smoking hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Carol?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's super hot.
I was like, I never clocked that as a little girl.
No, she's
How did
very
Santa
hot.
pull her?
He turned not into Santa
Oh.
and then back. Which, again, I'm like, would be problematic. I would feel like I'd been catfished if that if that happened to me. But then again, would I care because now I'm living at the North Pole
I would not care.
and married to Santa? Would that be the worst thing ever?
I've seen some hot Santas in my day.
Yeah, I mean...
I think there may be one out there on a T-Mobile commercial or something.
And then, you know, Santa's gone like... Oh, that's the Target one. I know who you're talking about. The hot Santa from the Target commercials.
Is his hair like slightly gray and like kind of...
He wears like a red sweater.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's good looking.
Yeah. That's on purpose. They did that for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we would clock it.
We would
the audience of Target's target audience.
So again, a little bit controversial. Have you seen the Santa Claus 3?
I have. Yes, that's the one with
Okay.
Jack Frost.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago.
Okay. That one I did remember going to see in theaters.
Okay.
That was one of the first movies I saw in theaters. No, not one of the first. That's a lie. I remember going to the very old theater that we went to see it near my grandma's house. And at first, like, when we saw it, we were like, this is kind of weird. This is kind of dumb. I'm not getting it.
What happened to Santa in Santa Claus 3 where Jack Frost was taking over?
So here's the deal. So, Scott Calvin, Santa Claus, right? He's having some big regrets about what's going on because, like, now his hot principal wife, Carol, is having a baby and he feels like he's not going to be as present for this kid because of all the stuff that, like, went on with Charlie, and now, like, he's Santa, and so he's got all these responsibilities and stuff going on. And he just feels overwhelmed because, like, he's got so many things going on at the North Pole. He's not sure if he can handle it all again. And so that's when Jack Frost comes into the picture, and Jack Frost really wants the spotlight. And let me say, Martin Short doing the most.
Martin Short was Jack Frost?
Yeah, did you not get that?
No, as a 7-year-old, I did not clock that.
You need to watch that again this year because that changes literally everything for you. Once you figure that out, the whole movie goes way up in your book, okay? I also saw, when I saw the Santa Claus suit, before that, the Jack Frost suit that they had behind glass because, you know, he was important enough, but not Santa, apparently.
Yeah, crazy.
And Martin Short is actually very small. He is very tiny. He's petite. It was so cute. But the detail on it was so beautiful, too. Like, oh my gosh, amazing. So he wants to be Santa because Santa's got all the attention. Jack Frost is like, WTF, I get no attention, everyone hates me, and he's a little bit mischievous. He's not, like, evil per se. He's naughty for sure, but, like, he's just kind of bad. And he figures out, like, he finds out that there's this, like, way that he can become Santa, and there's this hall of snow globes, and, like, he's got to get a hold of Santa. Every Santa that there's ever been has a snow globe, and he's got to, like, get Santa to hold his snow globe and say, I wish I'd never been Santa at all. He's got to say those words specifically. And then when he's holding on to him, that's when they go back in time and he becomes Scott Calvin again. And then Jack Frost puts on the suit. He gets the coat, like, after the first Santa fell off the roof. And then he, like, becomes Santa. And for a little bit, so Scott Calvin's got to figure out how to, like, get that back. But then, to give everyone spoilers, like, they do obviously get back to him being Santa. And this is actually hilarious because I've been meaning to tell you this for some time. So there's this part where after they've been through this whole life, like, I don't know if it was days, weeks, whatever, where Jack Frost is Santa in this alternative universe, and Scott Calvin, he turned out to be a really bad dad. Like, he never saw Charlie. Charlie got even more trouble. Like, he never met, Carol. Like, all of this stuff just went super, super wrong. It's kind of like It's a Wonderful Life scenario where he sees where it would have, like, what would have happened if he didn't become Santa. But then once they get back, like, they're literally placed right back to where they were previously. And they're just holding on to this ball, and they were screaming. And then they stop, and Santa just walks away because now they're back at the North Pole. And Jack Frost is like, well, that didn't go as I hoped. And every time that I see you at work now, I'm like, dang, you and I working at the same place again, 5 years later, dropped right back, right back into reality. And I always think, well, that didn't turn out as we hoped. And I have thought of it every time I see. Which is why this is my case that you need to watch this movie and tell me that that's not us when you get to that scene. Tell me it's not us. It's the best. It's the very best.
Ultimately, we are.
Because, like, they literally did.
We had to come up like that. This is our personas for the week. We are Santa Claus and Jack Frost. But who is who?
Oh, you're obviously Santa.
Oh,
I'm
for
Jack
real?
Frost. Oh, yeah. You're far more stable than I am.
That's shocking.
Maybe we go back and forth. Maybe we swap a little bit.
Maybe, because I feel like you give off big Santa energy.
You know, I have been told that I do have big Santa energy, like, in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
I've had this is something my sister has
Random
actually
people.
said. I've had random children come up to me in public and try to, like, hang out with me. Like, sitting in a coffee shop, I had a little kid who came and literally tried to come sit on my lap, and I was like, I don't know you. And my sister looks at me and she's like, you're becoming Santa. Have you thought of this?
Your hair is slowly turning white.
I was like, hold on.
Growing facial hair. Oh my gosh,
So,
I'm dead.
I have been told I have the Santa touch.
You do have the Santa touch.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Definitely feel like I give more Jack Frost energy.
You definitely
Where I'm
did.
just kind of like a deviant a lot of the time.
So that's your homework. If you haven't seen it, and this is to anybody, watch the Santa Claus 3. It's a good time.
Okay, I will watch it.
It's a little chaotic. It's a little crazy. Don't think about it too hard. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it is a good time if you look at it with a comedic stance. It's great that way.
Okay.
How long did we go on a tangent about this? I don't know. But I think it was necessary.
Wait, oh my gosh. I just got a on this day from last year.
Oh no.
No, the first thing that was jarring to me is how short my hair was.
Oh yeah, you did chop your hair last Thanksgiving, right?
Look at how short it is.
Yeah. That was very short.
It looks so good.
Don't do this again. Please, for the love of, oh my gosh.
It looks good.
You do this all the time.
You think it looks bad?
No. I try not to encourage people to make radical life choices, especially.
Okay, you're the only one out here thinking that a haircut is a radical life choice.
It is. it is a radical life choice.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know anyone mentally stable who's gotten bangs?
Me.
Are you calling yourself mentally stable?
When I got bangs, I was. Wait, my haircut looks so cute. Oh my gosh, this was... It's crazy that your phone does this to you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at me in my little Christmas California getup with my short hair. Okay, I need to veer away from that.
Yeah, I feel like this could, sorry. I'm not actually, like, trying to do anything. I'm genuinely trying to clear my throat.
Okay, so I thought I would just end off today's little Christmas Eve episode reading off other small town Christmas traditions.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so I'm just going to dive right into it. This person says, the town I grew up in used to be a rail town, but isn't anymore. Speaking of trains, there's a historical train that they give rides on. Each year they have a Santa train where they have to, why can I not read? Because I'm drunk. Each year they have a Santa train where they have a person dressed up as Santa on the train, and families with children get to go on a free ride followed by some family-friendly festivities.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Are there any like railroads around us?
Oh, there's railroads everywhere around us.
I want to do a Santa train.
There's actually one of the most efficient like methods of getting to Chicago from Ann Arbor or Jackson.
Oh yeah, Marissa used to do that.
The train. Oh yeah,
Marissa
it's great. It is very efficient. They're actually like trying to work on one to go to Grand Rapids and Traverse City from Ann Arbor.
Ooh, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
that would be so fun.
I know, right?
Okay. Dayton's department store in Minneapolis would dedicate an entire floor to the Christmas story. They would tell the whole story through these elaborate displays with animatronic puppets. It was magical as a little kid.
I love the Christmas story.
A whole department store floor dedicated to portraying the Christmas story.
That's really cool.
As a kid, that would be unreal. But also a little creepy with animatronics.
Still be cool.
Okay, the largest Catholic church in our town would have a model village/train set up in their basement at Christmas.
Wow. Okay.
So the Catholic church basement.
Okay.
The basement was huge, and the train tracks went all around with an old-fashioned winter village decorated for the holidays with fake snow, twinkling lights, and the trains running with steam and whistles. My family went to see it every year.
Cute.
Now that's a way to get people back into church. Should we pitch the idea?
Come see the trains.
Come see the trains. Be like, this church puts Christmas trains in their basement. What are you doing with your basement during Christmas? It's empty.
You know where I'm going.
Has the church updated any of their Christmas like decor or setup at all?
Yes, some of it. Some of it has. I don't know how much of it will change this year.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't have any part in that.
I wonder, going back to church with my family this year, to my childhood church that I always went to with them, like if any of my childhood church crushes will also be there with their families.
Probably not, because there's been a large turnover of like different people, and I have not seen any of those people in many a moon. So, thinking probably not. But you never know. Sometimes, people come out of the woodwork.
Grew up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
It's Pennsylvania, not Alabama.
Pennsylvania's where all the...
Amish?
Yes, where they live.
I was like, I knew you were going somewhere with this. Okay.
So maybe they talk like that.
Not all of them.
Did you ever watch the movie growing up, Saving Sarah?
I did not, but I've seen most of Breaking Amish.
Saving Sarah, what was
I've heard of it.
Saving Sarah Kane? Yes. That is a good movie.
Is it?
Saving Sarah Kane. Yes.
Okay. It's not Christmassy.
It's wintry.
Oh, okay.
But it's about... Oh, I remember being so into the Amish kids in this movie.
Now you romanticizing the Amish life.
Oh, you know me. I'll romanticize anything. Okay, what I really loved was that... Okay, It's about this woman whose sister converted to Amish because she fell in love with an Amish man. And then they were estranged. And then the sister and the dad die in like a freak accident. And so she has to now adopt all their 5 Amish children.
Oh my.
And she lives like in New York in the big city or whatever. So
Of
all these
course, it's
Amish,
always big city.
all the Amish go to live
Always.
with her in the big city, and like it's all about how they acclimate and whatnot. But then, I need to watch it again. But there was the second oldest daughter. All the Amish children are stunning. But the second oldest daughter, like, she kind of broke, and she was like, I'm gonna take off like my Amish clothes and put on makeup for school and like see how I feel. And she was stunning, and like all the boys were into her. And I think that's where my trauma began as a young girl of like, oh, if I look pretty, then I'll be liked and accepted.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, look at her. That's her, this blonde one. Stunning.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the story. So grew up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, about 20 minutes from Washington's Crossing, PA. PA.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Every Christmas morning after gifts were opened, my dad would take my brother and I to watch the reenactment of George Washington crossing the Delaware to New Jersey.
That's a thing? Wait, that's a reenactment?
Yeah. That would be sick.
I didn't know they do that.
I would feel just like miserable watching them though, considering how cold it probably was.
It's kind of dope though. It's kind of cool.
Portland, Oregon raised Meyer and Frank, which I'm assuming is like a department store or something based on this photo, had a Santa parade. Then you headed up to the 10th floor where they had it all decorated. There was a monorail that hugged the ceiling and you rode on it looking down on everything.
That's cool.
Okay, let me show you the photo because it really brings the whole vision to
I
life.
was going to say, I can't really picture this. Ah, okay. That is very cool.
That would be so cool as a kid. In East Aurora, New York, we did Carolcade, where 1 or 2 Saturdays before Christmas, a couple thousand people gather and sing Christmas carols. They set up a dais right in the middle of Main Street, have a PA system, and MC leading the singing. The old-timey 5 and dime hands out free hot chocolate.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's so cute.
That is very cute.
Back in the 90s, I lived in a oh, wait. This is about the 4th of July. This kind of gives our town, though.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to read it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a family bakery in the small Midwest town I grew up in. Every holiday season, they would decorate their front windows with these awesome wooden moving puppet things and pipe Christmas music outside. They were really beautiful, elaborate, and possibly antique. I don't remember much but the song Feliz Navidad and how we would run down there during lunch in high school just to watch them, stuffing our faces with fresh donuts and dancing around the sidewalk like fools.
It's very cute. Very
We need to
small-towny.
bring back 90s Christmas culture.
We really do. I feel like it's slowly coming back. It's on its way.
In Cedro, Woolley, Washington. Okay, let me start over. In Cedro, Woolley, Washington, they put a giant Christmas tree up in the middle of town right at an intersection. Every year, a drunk driver would hit the damn thing. They still put a tree up, but thankfully the drunk driving incidents have decreased.
Wow.
I go back every year to Christmas shop and pay my respects to my grandparents at the cemetery. Hopefully your grandparents were not killed by the drunk driver.
Wasn't the tree. The tree's the cemetery.
Wow, those are
Dang.
so cute.
Wow, those are some very small towny Christmases.
That makes me want to actually, because a few of the towns around here still have bakeries. I have not been to a small town bakery in a hot minute.
Oh, you gotta go.
And I have got to go.
You have to. They're so good. All of them.
I'm going to Canada
single
this
one.
weekend, and maybe I'll go to a Canadian small town
I
bakery.
was gonna say there's a bunch in Detroit too.
I did forget to update everyone that I'm going to Canada tomorrow for the first time in my life.
Not on Christmas,
Oh,
but
yes, we are batching this in advance.
tomorrow in this.
Tomorrow
yes.
being earlier, so yeah.
I've never been to Canada either. I've
Really?
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't have a passport.
So, oh my gosh.
Where would I go?
We've always talked about going to Ireland.
When would I go?
Okay, you never know when I might pull you along into a whimsical journey abroad, so you should get that in the new year. Put that on your list.
They're expensive.
They're like $80.
They're like $150. Look it up. I don't know when you got one.
We'll speak about this later.
They're very expensive.
So come the New Year's Eve episode, New Year's episode, I'll have updates on my trip to Canada, but I'm very excited. It will be very Hallmark movie vibes. We're going to Amherstburg, which is apparently right over the bridge. It's like a little Canadian wine country. Our Airbnb has a sauna and like a hot tub, and I'm bringing my fur coat. It's going to be a vibe.
You know who else lives in Canada?
Joe Jonas?
No. Hayden Christensen.
Oh, you said that literally in the last episode.
I know, and I'm reminding you so that you remember that he's over there.
I care about Joe Jonas.
If you have dibs on
way
Joe
more.
Jonas, I'm calling dibs on Hayden Christensen.
You can have him.
Thank you. I want him.
Hayden, I hope you clock that.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. I want him. Okay.
That's like the truth just coming out.
Okay. And on that note, we may as well just wrap this up.
We might as well.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope everyone has an amazing, safe, peaceful, joyful Christmas day.
Very Merry Christmas.
The merriest of Christmases. Thank you to everyone who's like followed along with the podcast this year. Despite our little summer hiatus and kind of like, all the transitions we've gone through, thank you for sticking with us. We're happy to have been able to spend the holidays talking and chatting to you guys. And, I have to show you our Spotify Wrapped because it was kind of exciting.
Our Spotify Wrapped?
We get to see a Spotify Wrapped for our podcast.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you guys are great. We love you so much. Thank you for following along, and we hope that everyone has an amazing holiday season. We'll talk to you in our next episode.
I was going to say, we need to do something, though, for those of our listeners who we were in their Spotify Wrapped. Did you know that we've been in people's Spotify Wrapped?
I haven't seen any.
I've seen them.
Funny how no one was tagged.
I've seen them.
Were you tagged?
No, just people send them to me. They're like, yeah, your podcast was in my Wrapped.
Tell them to tag us next time. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.